Hey guys, I am Tony. Welcome to Simple Advantage. I hope you're having a great day. Today I'm going to be talking about the new iPhone 12 Pro. I just got this one Thursday, I believe, so I've only had a couple days of using it. And so today I'm going to kind of film throughout my day, just kind of go a day with the phone. I've got some errands to run later, so I'll just kind of keep you guys updated on how it performs throughout the day. We'll monitor the battery life. I'll take some pictures, all that kind of deal, and just put it through the paces. We'll play some games and do some general, normal everyday activities, and I will share my thoughts with you guys. So far though, I have really enjoyed the new form factor that these phones have. And I'm usually an Android person. I'm not much of an iPhone user, but I use it for work. And I really like the new squared away sides on these phones. This phone is actually a little bit bigger than the iPhone 11 Pro. And, I have small hands, but even though this is slightly bigger, I find it more comfortable because of those squared off sides. It's just a lot grippier and it fits in my hand better. So I really like that design that they've gone with that. And of course, I don't trust myself, so I do use a case. Right now I am using the UAG Civilian Series case for the iPhone 12 Pro. And what I really like about these, and they're not sponsoring this or anything, but they're a good in-between, because I don't like cases that are like super thick and bulky, and it's like hard to get your phone in and out of your pocket and all that kind of deal. But I also don't like cases that are, super thin to the point where if you drop the phone, they're not really going to do anything to protect it. So this has been a really good in-between for me, because it's kind of the best of both worlds. It's kind of a rubbery design, but it just, and it fits really good in the hand too. It also kind of mimics those squared off sides of the phone. So I've got a few, like I said, I've got a few errands to run today. We'll just go ahead and we'll see how this thing performs, if it gets hot at all, if it lags at all. I don't expect it to. It's pretty fast phone. So I hope you guys enjoy, and we'll get on with the video. Alright guys, so it is 10:30 a.m. in the morning. I have the phone charged to 100%. This is the front facing camera, and I will also be doing the back camera as well, and taking some photos so you guys can see those. The photos obviously will be able to go into the editor natively, so that shouldn't be an issue. So I'm gonna call a couple places, make sure they have what I need before I head out, and we'll get on the road and go throughout the day. Alright guys, so here is the back facing camera on the iPhone 12 Pro. This is my dog Cubby. Hi Cub. You can do the 2x optical zoom, which will zoom in, go back to normal, and then the wide angle lens. So you have quite a bit of versatility here. Alright guys, it is now 12:11, and we are still at 99% battery life, which is kind of surprising to me. I have been on social media a little bit with it, but I haven't been on the phone a ton yet. I went ahead and some of the places I was going to go today weren't open, so I had like one place to go, so that was just a real quick trip. So right now I'm going to enjoy my coffee, and I'm going to play some Teamfight Tactics on the iPhone 12 Pro.
Feel Poseidon's wrath.
Guys, so it is 2 p.m. in the afternoon now, and I spent about an hour and a half gaming on the iPhone. I played some Teamfight Tactics, some Injustice 2, and some PUBG, and I got a winner chicken dinner, heck yeah. So right now we are at 70% battery life with 3 hours and 37 minutes of screen on time. So gaming really sapped the battery out. It honestly hadn't gone down almost at all until I started gaming on it, and then that's when you kind of saw the decrease. But honestly, that's kind of to be expected. That's a more intensive task. Now, one thing that I was kind of surprised about was Injustice 2 was really laggy on the iPhone 12 Pro, and I'm not sure if it was just the game or if it's the phone. And I noticed I had a little bit of lag in PUBG as well, and I've got all default settings on the phone. So I don't know, but PUBG kind of straightened out and it was real smooth after that. But honestly, Injustice 2 never got better. It was just really laggy, and I think you can see it in the screen recording I took as well, which I will, put in this video. But right now I want to take some pictures. I already took some video with the phone, so let's take some pictures with the phone and kind of look at that image quality. So let me just set this down, and I'll kind of stage some photos here. We'll do some different lighting scenarios and just test these lenses real quick. Alright guys, so right now it is 4:40 p.m. in the afternoon, and so far we have 5 hours and 25 minutes of screen on time, and we are at 47% on battery life. I've been doing a lot of social media type stuff, watching some YouTube videos, that sort of deal. I'm about to head out to my parents' house. We're gonna have dinner, and then I'll probably run to the grocery store after that and pick up some groceries. And when I get home then, that'll be the end of our day, and we'll see where the phone is at that time. Hey guys, it is now 8 p.m. in the evening. I just got home. I went and ran to the grocery store and went and fed my brother's dog while he's out of town for the night. And I would say we went from 10 a.m. this morning to 8 p.m. this evening. I would call that a pretty full day. Right now we are at 40% battery life on the iPhone 12 Pro with exactly 6 hours of screen on time. And I think that's fairly decent, to be honest, because I put it through its paces. I didn't go light on it. I played quite a few games and some pretty heavy social media use. So I was a little apprehensive because I'd heard that the battery life isn't great on these phones, but I'm pretty impressed by it. I think it's good. I wouldn't complain about it at all. And I didn't have any special settings on, no, battery saver settings, none of that. But I did enjoy the day with it. I usually use an Android phone, and so using an iPhone as my primary was a little bit different. I'm not really used to that. I always have my iPhone on me, but it's usually strictly for work-related tasks because that's why I have it. But anyway, I think this is definitely a solid phone. If it's something that you're looking at, I don't think you can go wrong picking it up. But I will say, if price is something that you're conscious about, I think the iPhone 12 would probably be better. I haven't had the chance to mess with one, myself, but from what I understand, really the only differences between the 12 and the 12 Pro are, the camera and maybe battery life, and then a few other little extra things. But the camera versatility on the 12 Pro is really the selling point and what differentiates it from it, because you do have that, your normal ultra wide, then your telephoto with the 2x optical zoom, and then the ultra wide camera. So, and you can use all of those in video mode too, which is pretty nice. So that versatility might be, important enough for some people to justify the price difference, but I don't think it's important enough for most people to justify the price difference, to be honest. Because even, the 12 is going to take good photos, it's going to get, the same software updates, all that good stuff. The only thing that I found kind of weird just using this phone throughout the day was the amount of lag I had when I was playing Injustice 2. And I don't know if it was like an optimization issue with that particular app, but I had that app on my iPhone 11 Pro and I never experienced any lag or anything with it on there. So that was just kind of weird. Maybe they did an update that has got something a little screwy, but that was really the only hiccup that I ran into throughout the day. One thing that I did notice that was kind of interesting that I hadn't noticed before, when you turn on the camera on the iPhone 12 Pro, it's got that little green dot that comes on in the corner. I guess it's to let you know that your camera's on, so maybe if somebody tried to like rat your camera or secretly access your camera, and you see that little green dot in the top there, then you would know. So kind of an interesting little, I guess, a security feature. But yeah, honestly, I enjoyed my time with the iPhone 12 Pro more than I thought I would with an iPhone. The iOS and Android have gotten so similar from what they used to be that I think it's a lot easier to change over from one to the other now because they're not so vastly different. And a lot of them have taken features from each other and kind of, mimicked them and all that sort of deal. So I feel like there's very few things, that the average person would be able to do on one that they couldn't do on the other. Now there are, those techie people that like to get a little more in depth and maybe they would prefer Android. But I don't think you can go wrong either way. No judgment here. So I know people get picky about their devices. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I sure appreciate you guys watching. If you did enjoy it, a like and sub would be super appreciated. And I want to just say thank you to everybody who has subscribed to this channel recently. Honestly, I've been kind of surprised. I had one video that kind of blew up comparatively to my others, and since then it's the channel's been growing, and I want you guys to know that I really do appreciate you, and I enjoy talking with you guys in the comments. If you want to connect with me on Twitter or Instagram, I've got those links on my profile, so check me out there and we can, talk tech or whatever. So we'll just hang out. But anyway, I hope you guys have a good night and have a great weekend.